Episode 1, Petals of Fate. Series, Veil of the Crimson Phoenix. Cherry blossoms bloomed across the capital, their soft petals dancing in the spring wind, unaware that joy and tragedy were about to collide. In the grand residence of the wealthiest merchant family, 4 young ladies gathered in a sunlit pavilion. Tea steamed gently as laughter filled the air. 2 of them, already married, spoke of how life transforms after marriage. How love becomes duty. How freedom turns into responsibility. How a woman carries not just her own name, but the honor of 2 families. The other 2 listened with sparkling eyes and shy smiles, dreaming of the life that awaited them. Among them sat Lin Yuixin, graceful, calm, and thoughtful. Unmarried, she listened quietly, unaware that fate had already sealed her future. In another hall of the mansion, famous merchants, elders of the same clan, uncles and brothers, were deep in discussion. They spoke of prosperity, alliances, and legacy. The conclusion was clear. The daughter of the Lin family would wed Su Zhang, the only son of another powerful merchant house. Her childhood companion. A bond that would strengthen both families' business and honor. Later that day, Lin Yuixin went to the market with her loyal servant maid. Suddenly, the crowd parted. A royal carriage passed through, commanding, elegant, unstoppable. Inside sat a young man, posture sharp, eyes resolute. For a fleeting moment, their eyes met. Time froze. Her heart skipped. Lin Yuxin softly asked, "Who is he?" The servant whispered, "That is Minister Zhao Lianshan, newly appointed. Young, powerful, responsible for the safety of merchants and protection of trade routes." The carriage disappeared, but the memory remained. At home, laughter echoed as Lin Yuixin's mother spoke with Su Zhang's mother. "This week is perfect to commence the wedding," one said. "Yes, our children grew up together. This union is destiny," the other replied. Lin Yuixin arrived and heard everything. She remained composed. She already knew. The only relative. The only son. The chosen match. That evening, her mother spoke to her privately. "Yuixin, next week you will marry Su Zhang. This is your bright future." Lin Yuixin lowered her eyes and answered softly, "I accept. I hope I fulfill my duties to our family and my future in-laws." There was no rebellion. Only quiet responsibility. Within the palace walls, Minister Zhao Lianshan stood in his chambers. An old advisor, Master Xiao Bao, reported gravely. "Bandits are attacking merchants, looting caravans, killing without mercy." Zhao Lianshan's jaw tightened. "If this continues," he said, "our dynasty will bleed through its trade." His mind raced, unaware that one tragedy would soon tie his fate to a grieving bride. Days passed. On the eve of her wedding, Lin Yuixin clutched her mother's hands. "My heart races," she whispered. "Pray for me, tomorrow is my big day." Tears fell, they embraced. It was her last night as a daughter of the Lin house. The next day, dressed in radiant red, her face hidden behind a crimson fan, Lin Yuixin rode her bridal carriage toward her destiny. Cheers filled the air. The wedding hall glowed in red. Then, a scream, a whisper, a shout. Su Zhang was killed by bandits during a business journey. Silence shattered everything. The red fan slipped from Lin Yuxin's trembling hands. The wedding hall transformed into a place of death. Red silk was torn down. Black and white drapes replaced celebration. Lin Yuxin changed into mourning white. Before her lay a wooden coffin. Inside, her groom. Her childhood friend. Gone forever. She became a widow before becoming a wife. When 2 fates meet again. Minister Zhao Lianshan arrived to attend the funeral. As incense smoke rose, his eyes met hers once more. Not in spring. Not in joy. But in grief. They recognized each other instantly. The glance they once shared returned. Heavier, deeper, irreversible. In that moment, a new fate was born. Love had not begun yet, but destiny had awakened. To be continued. Veil of the Crimson Phoenix. Episode 2, Whispers Beneath Morning White. Series, Veil of the Crimson Phoenix. Dawn breaks softly, but Lin Yuxin sits alone. Draped in dull white, a book resting opened in her hands. Grief has made silence her closest companion. A maid enters quietly, bowing low. A royal elder lady from the palace has come to share your sorrow. The elderly royal lady holds Yuxin's trembling hands, her voice gentle. Child, sorrow must not imprison you. Tonight, attend our royal feast. Only women will be there. You have not stepped outside since the tragedy. Let your heart breathe. Overwhelmed, Yuxin lays her head in the lady's lap. Please pray for me. That night, beneath lantern-lit halls, women gather around a grand dining table. Some speak calmly. My husband serves the empire. Duty stole him from me. Others confess bitter truths. I gave my youth to responsibilities. Now I live alone. Yuxin listens, realizing. Perhaps she was never meant for a joyful married life. Perhaps fate offered her only bitter lemons. Far away, Minister Zhao Lianchen receives news. The bandits have been captured. He also hears that the widow is being comforted at the royal feast. Something eases inside him. The minister arrives. All women rise and bow. But his eyes never leave Yuxin. She sits calm, composed, broken yet dignified. Seeing her steady, he exhales. Later, under the quiet night sky, Yuxin prepares to leave with her maid. Zhao Lianchen steps forward, respectful yet sincere. I wish to ensure your safety and to know you better. She bows lightly. The bandits are captured. I thank you, Minister. The people are safer now. No promises. No confessions. Yet something binds them tighter than words. Sometimes she thinks about the meeting with Minister, but she knows her limits that she is not allowed to fall in love. Back home, Yuxin studies palmistry and astrology. Searching for answers. How could fate take my friends so cruelly? What future awaits me? Outside, cruel voices spread. She is unlucky. Any man who marries her will meet disaster. Even her maid hears them. Her mother, worried, urges gently. Visit the temple, pray, seek forgiveness and peace from Buddha. They travel far in jungle and do prayers in front of Buddha. On the return journey, night falls early. Thunder roars. Rain lashes the jungle path. Suddenly, a heavy blow from behind. Yuxin collapses into darkness. Her maid gone. White robes soaked in mud and rain, she lies unconscious as fate strikes again. Patrol soldiers rush to Zhao Lianchen with urgent news. A lady in white, daughter of a great merchant house, has fallen unconscious in the jungle. His heart drops. Without hesitation, he rides into the storm. Finding her, pale and motionless, he lifts her into his arms. Protective, desperate, unafraid. He shelters her nearby, staying through the night. Through the next day. Waiting. At last, her eyes flutter open. The first face she sees. Zhao Lianchen. Safe. Concerned. Unmoving. They speak softly. Of fate. Of fear. Of the cruelty of the world. In that fragile moment, love is born. Not sudden, not reckless, but undeniable. They know the truth. Society will resist. Status will condemn. Fate will test them again. But their hearts have already crossed the line. Even the heavens may not stop what has begun. To be continued. Veil of the Crimson Phoenix. Episode 3, Snow of Exile, Blossoms of Return. Winter descends upon the kingdom. Snow buries rooftops. Trade routes freeze. And rebellion ignites. Merchants, bleeding men and money, rise in fury against the empire. Caravans vanish. Families mourn. Whispers turn into revolt. In the royal court, blame finds its target. The business protector minister has failed. He is too young. He is unfit for authority. And just like that, Minister Zhao Lianchen is exiled, stripped of title, banished to distant lands, until further orders. When Lin Yuexin hears the news, she rides out to meet him at his place. If fate has written this, Zhao Lianchen says calmly, then so be it. I captured every bandit in my power, yet another hidden force emerged. I will uncover the truth even in exile. Yuexin trembles. How many more merchant families must sacrifice their sons? Before leaving, he hands her a small brown carved box. A token, he says softly. She accepts it, but her heart aches heavier. At the farewell time, Yuexin gave him food for his journey. As his carriage disappears into the white horizon, they stand as if saying goodbye for the last time. Her maid whispers, "Madam, destiny may reunite you with your well-wisher." Yuexin answers quietly, "I hope so." Soon after, a royal decree arrives. Business taxes increased by 20%. Yuexin protests, "We already suffer heavy losses. Our safety is uncertain. How can we survive this?" But in the palace, the prince defends the order. "If merchants do not pay, how will we feed the poor? How will we pay our soldiers? The treasury must stand strong." Between bandits and rising taxes, the kingdom fractures. Guards storm merchant homes, warning women in courtyards. If revolt continues, executions will follow. Fear spreads like frost. One afternoon, as Yuexin walks beneath bare winter trees, a drunken guard blocks her path. "You are a widow because of your bad luck," he mocks cruelly. "Your men are gone. You women are alone. You are unprotected." His laughter echoes, until a fist strikes him down. That mocking guard falls down. Zhao Lianchen stands before her. He returned, not as an exile broken by defeat, but as a warrior who uncovered the truth. The minister secretly captured the mastermind behind the chaos. A powerful hypocrite who manipulated bandits and fueled merchant revolt to destabilize the empire. Bound in chains, the prisoner tortured in dungeon. Tightly chained, and he told every truth. Officials question him. The truth unfolds. Even the replacement minister stands stunned. The young exile outplayed them all. Impressed by his intelligence and bravery, the court restores his title. Minister Zhao Lianchen returns. Stronger, smarter, unstoppable. Spring replaces winter. Cherry blossoms bloom once more. This time, when Yuexin and Lianchen meet, they do not hide their hearts. "I feared losing you to fate," she whispers. "And I feared losing you to silence," he replies. For the first time, they confess their love. Not reckless, not secret in their hearts anymore. But destiny does not rest. That very night, officials assign Zhao Lianchen a secret mission. Urgent, dangerous, undisclosed. Duty calls again. He mounts his horse. Yuexin watches, sorrow returning to her eyes. "Goodbye," she says softly. He rides away. Again. Days later, Yuexin selects fine fabrics, silks usually worn by married women. Her fingers trace the embroidery absent-mindedly. She is still a widow in white, but her heart belongs to a man bound to the kingdom. She misses him in silence. Winter tested them. Spring reunited them. Duty separates them once more. But this time, their love is no longer unspoken. To be continued.